Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to some fake news for Battlefield. The developers of Battlefield, DICE in Stockholm, have recently announced that the Nintendo Switch will be getting its very own version of Battlefield 1. Their latest news post reveals that the game will run in 480p at 30 frames per second and requires two different players to control the character at the same time in an effort to promote team play and family-friendly experiences. A spokesperson for Nintendo said, "Battlefield 1 is exactly the type of game we're looking for on our new Nintendo console. After all, World War I was a great time for everyone involved." After an outcry from the South African Battlefield community, EA have finally stepped up to the plate and added in local South African servers to the game. That means that players from that region can now enjoy the game with less than 800 ping. To make up for the fact that this took so long, any player with a South African IP address will be awarded a 10% health boost in game. In other game balancing news, the Colibri pistol will be buffed in the next patch due out at the end of February. Quite frankly, it's ridiculous that this has taken so long. As it stands, it's completely useless. Look at the size of that thing, it looks like it could rip a tank apart, but in its current form it's nigh on impossible to get a kill with. Useless. You call this balanced game design? More like lame design, am I right? When the patch drops, the Colibri will be changed to do 50 damage minimum per shot. The other big balance change to guns in the patch is that they've now made the Martini Henry a fully automatic rifle. Someone said once for a joke in World War I, "Hey Barry, imagine if this thing was fully auto, mate," and designed a prototype in their imagination. DICE ran with this idea and have decided it's the only possible way to make the Martini Henry a fair and balanced weapon. Now then, do you remember this little snippet from 2011? Richard Branson announces the Virgin Battlefield 3 Worldwide Conquest Tournament with prize money of $1.6 million. Yeah, totally never happened. Until today. Yay! Virgin Gaming have literally just posted a new video where Richard Branson states that it was just an epic troll all along, but the actual tournament will take place in November 2017 this year, with the LAN finals set in a location so brilliant that even Richard Branson himself might just be there. And these LAN finals are set to coincide with the release of the new DICE Los Angeles developed competitive Battlefield esports game. The title is still work in progress, and details of the game are scarce, but we do know that there will be dinosaurs and the apocalypse. Sounds pretty fun to me. Electronic Arts also published a press release stating that if you want to play the new Battlefield game, you've got to take part in a written test on how to play the game before you can even log in. After Tommy from 2 Angry Gamers went on a killing spree last year because someone didn't drop him any ammo for an entire round, EA have decided for health and safety reasons the written test would encourage team play and be an effective deterrent for murderous rampages in the future. And on further improving the gameplay experience for players, DICE will adopt the fantastic Rainbow Six Siege mechanic of not starting the round on PC until every player in the server has loaded the map, even those with IDE hard drives. It may cause delays, but it will definitely offer a better and fairer gameplay experience for everyone involved. No more SSD sniping those tanks and planes. And the latest hottest fake news sweeping the gaming industry today is that EA have come to an agreement to license the Frostbite engine to Activision to power their new World War II game, Call of Duty Endless Warfare. This may come as a surprise, as these two franchises are typically considered fierce rivals with each other, and Battlefield 1944 will also be set during World War II. However, the rumoured figures suggest a massive payout to EA of $6 billion per game created on the engine. As part of the deal, additionally, Activision also had to hand over their Mountain Dew sponsorship, Doritos sponsorship and Snoop Dogg announcer pack as residual. "What's up player, we losing Objective Butters for shizzle" will be one of the voice lines available to buy for Battlefield 1. And if you want to pick up any other of these celebrity announcer packs for BF1, they can be obtained in battle packs with a 0.00001% chance of winning, which is just about the same odds of getting the gold tag skin. Wrapping things up for today, gas grenades, love them or hate them, they're a hot topic indeed in BF1. As such, after the new February patch, only support players will be able to equip them in an effort to reduce how spammy they are and turn them into an actual effective tactical choice. They can also be extinguished if you shoot them when they're on the ground to stop the gas from expanding any further. And finally, players all over the world can rejoice. You've asked for it, you've really pushed for it, and DICE have delivered. You can now control the pigeon as a spectator camera in live Battlefield 1 matches. Pressing mouse 1 will also drop a nice treat onto any unsuspecting victims below. How lovely is that? Big up to DICE for listening to the community and adding that one in the game. And that's all for today's fake Battlefield news. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, leave a comment and a rating down below. With that said, I'm going to sign off now, and I'll see you in the next one.